All right, so 2 blocks, a foam roller, an ankle band, the lighter one, and then your double balls, okay? We're gonna start just in a therapeutic to begin with. If you have 2 blocks, if you don't have 2 blocks, use your feet on the floor. But we're gonna put the foam roller right along your body. And then your blocks will go under, below your knees, not on your knees, but below your knees, right on the upper calf muscle. So first, make sure your tailbone is at the edge of the foam roller. And then you're gonna go all the way back. Before you put your legs, lengthen your tailbone, roll your hips right and left. Waking up the body, allowing some fluids to flow through you to minimize stiffness. Notice the right side and the left side. Keep your right hand down on the floor, lift your right palm up and over your head, bend your elbow and do a little circle. Keep rolling up and over, bend your elbow, little circle. Connect that to your spine, little circles. And then we go the other way, down and up, all the way down by your hip. Open your arm to the right, all the way down by your hip. And last time, big circle down and up, all the way down. Open your arm in a T. We do the same with the left side. Lift your left palm up towards the top of your head. Bend your elbow a little bit and then finish your circle. Connect it to your spine, to your hip, up and over. Breathe. Up and over. And then repeat the other way, down and up. Notice where you feel sensations. Breathe into that area. 2 more. And last time. Good. Open your arms out in a T position. Find your block. Rest your calf muscles on there. And then circle your ankles a little bit. Breathe in here. Relax your chest. Relax your shoulder joints. And now allow your belly to expand as you're breathing. If this bothers you, bend your knees and rest the arches of your feet on the edges of the block. Okay? And then breathe in here. Allow your front body to sink into your back body, taking tension off your chest, your shoulders, your upper arms, your forearms, your hands, your fingers. Breathe and hold your breath as long as you can, then exhale, let it go. As your body sinks a little deeper, maybe some sensations will come up and you just breathing and trying to flush them out of the body. You might roll side to side. You may circle your ankles. You may wiggle your fingers. And then with your next breath, bend your knees on the block. Bend your knees on the block. Rest the arches of your feet. Your knees will be slightly open in a V position. And now bring your palms over your heart. Plug the arms in, sink your hips down to the floor and corset your abdomen. Keep breathing in here. Lift your chin up. Breathe. With your next breath, inhale. Exhale, squeeze your knees towards one another. Imagine you have the band above your knee. And then exhale, open your knees, but with resistance. Open your arms in a T position, but don't touch the floor. Visualize you have weights in your hands. Inhale, front lower ribs are down. On the exhale, squeeze your legs and squeeze your arms. With resistance, shoulders are down. Squeeze like you have that imaginary ball. Notice your inner thighs active. Open your arms with resistance, like you're pulling a band with your hands and you're pulling a band with your knees. Open to the right and left. Don't lose your mid back. Don't lose your mid hip. You're not on your tailbone, you're in the middle of your hip. Squeeze the balls in between your hands and your knees. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Maybe you close your eyes for a little more intensity. Can you squeeze your inner thighs, the lower part, further away from the front of your thigh? And then pull the band, both legs. Ooh. So you can make this as intense as you want based on your engagement. So now visualize right under your hamstrings. If you put your hands behind your hamstring towards the inner thigh, that part you want to engage. So here we go. Inhale. Find the imaginary balls. Squeeze and squeeze slow, slow. Breathe. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Visualize a ball right at your pelvic floor, and you don't want to lose it. Shoulders away from your ears. Breathe in here for 3 and 2 and 1. Pull your band open slow, 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 slow. Very nice. Lower your hands down to the floor. A few shoulder rolls. Let it go. Rock and roll, rock and roll. That's fine. Drop your feet down to the floor. I have to, every time, I get so proud of my students because you don't realize how strong you are until you do the work we do with someone else that doesn't do it. They look all pumped up with the muscles and all. And believe me, it's a joke. I mean, they're shaking because they don't have this kind of strength that needs to be there to serve you as you get older, as you may trip and you catch yourself. So I always can tell when my students, like yesterday I taught a class in my other studio, and one of my students that takes my classes was there. She's the only one that you can tell, like she has that muscle memory all over her. So be proud of yourself. Even if you're shaky a little bit, this is the work. Here we go. Open your arms in a T, feet on the floor. Ground your hips. Stand strong on your right leg. Press that right leg as if you have a little sponge underneath and you foaming your foot. You're stepping your foot into that little sensation, and I lift your left leg up. Your ankle and your knee align together 90 degrees. Spread those toes. Inhale, squeeze your inner thighs. Lift your right palm up towards the ceiling. Now, this is going to ask you, there's no cheating here because everything has to be active. So your right glute has to be more active than you think, like deep into your bone. Your arm has to be super strong, your core. Breathe in here, press your hips and your lower ribs down. Now, maybe you come to one finger on your left hand and you just stay there. Some of you may attempt to come up with both hands. This is very, very challenging. And some days are better than others. Keep breathing in here. And this, what it does, it trains your other nerve endings in your tissue to get more and more robust. For 3 and 2 and 1. Lower everything down. Open your arms, shake it side to side. Exhale everything out of your mouth. Massage your spine. Inhale. Stand strong on your left leg. Plant that foot into the earth. Grow those roots. Lift your right leg up. Inner thighs are active. And now can you notice if your hamstrings on the left leg are really active? Your glutes, your inner thigh. Breathe in here, gaze up to the ceiling. Lift your left hand up towards the ceiling. Breathe in here, squeeze your inner thighs. Maybe just one finger touches the floor with your right hand. Notice how that left leg is to be super active, your core, your upper body. Stay or lift your right palm up. Breathe. Even your left foot, sometimes it just touches, but it's not rooted. So notice, this is the best exercise to highlight where you might feel a little weakness. Breathe in here for 4. Breathe 3 and 2 and 1. Lower everything down, rock and roll side to side. Oh, yes. All right, here's your gift. You're going to get off that foam roller, lay on your back, and see how amazing that feels. Lift your legs up and then bend. Lift your legs up and then bend. Just pumping those little hamstrings, knees, ankles, getting some blood flowing there. And that even a simple movement like this will help you to release the SI joint. If you have pain in your hip, this will help you because you're flossing the nerves here and you have to go slow. And visualize your heels and your sit bones and your shoulders aligned together. Yeah. If that's difficult, you take your hands behind your legs to support you. So you're super calm. You can also do one leg at a time. You can confuse the nerve system by doing something a little different. And then next time, come all the way up. Nice. All right, let's move the blocks out of the way. Find your little foam roller. Now you need the one that rolls. So much of the work that we do is stability with mobility built in it, okay? So before we do this side here, let's come to your knees. If you need support for your knees, put something, maybe even a noodle under, below your knee. And when you're going out, okay, the last thing you want to do is compress your shoulder joint. So even though you're going out, your shoulders are going back. There's always arrows going forward and arrows going back with your body. All right, so here we go. Inhale here, sit back on your hips, find your fingertips, and then exhale, reach all the way forward. Now can you lift your mid back up? Like someone pinch your mid back and lifting you up. Not your glutes, just your mid back. And then slowly come up and sit on your heels or not. If that bothers you, you can put a ball or a block under your glutes. Inhale, you're mobilizing here. Reach all the way forward, let your arms roll. Notice how your ribs collapsing, lift them off the floor a little. Breathe in here, that's gonna help your neck. Shine a light through your mid-back, below where your bra line is, lifted up to the ceiling. Slowly come all the way up and sit. Okay, one more time. Inhale. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, imagine this is your light bulb and you have the light bulb every time. Whenever you're walking, whenever you're doing something, This light bulb is pulling back. And when you pull it back, those front lower ribs, instead of arching, they flare out, they're coming in because this power, see, this power is pulling backwards. So then you don't have a banana shape, okay? This will change your hips, this will change your neck. So let's try that one more time. Inhale, you're in the child. And I exhale, roll over, and I lift that mid back. Breathe. Draw the shoulders back, draw the sit bones back. Crown of the head forward, and your mid back is lifting. And now your body is happy because it's sitting in the right place. Slowly come up and release. Okay, wonderful. Come to the side. I'm on the left side. Bend your knees. And now from here, inhale. Travel your left arm and travel your right leg, but lift your chest tall. Remember that little ball at the back of your spine. Pull it backwards, not forward, backwards. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And now lift your chest. Use your core strength and your arm strength to come back up. Now listen, lift your right palm up. Stay on your left forearm. All we're going to do is just stretch. Your right elbow goes to the edge of your foam roller. Hook your right elbow and now draw the elbow towards your hip. Breathe and round your mid-upper back. Slowly release your right hand. Come all the way up. Rest on your left hand. If that was easy, then you take your left hand a little further from you instead of closer. Inhale. Exhale. Better less than more so you don't dislocate your shoulder here. Lift your chest tall. Remember, you're going out, but your arm is going into the socket. Lift your bottom ribs off the floor. Breathe here for 3. Breathe 2. And 1. Use your core strength to come back up. Rest your left forearm. Inhale. Exhale, reach your right hand. Reach, rotate, rotate. Hook your right elbow. Pull the elbow towards your thigh. Breathe in here and now dome your mid-upper back. Breathe in there. 3. Breathe 2. And 1. Slowly come all the way up. Inhale. Maybe your hand goes a little further. Exhale, reach, reach, reach. Lift your chest, lift your chest. Breathe in here, lift. Gaze forward so you don't strain your neck. 4, 3, breathe 2, nice D. Come all the way up on your forearm. Inhale. Reach over, elbow. And now pull the elbow towards your thigh and round your spine a little more. Lift your chest towards the crown of your head. Slowly release it and come all the way up. Very nice. Take it to the other side. The first one, you go slow. You don't want any surprises, in your shoulder joint. So it's better to go less, then you know how to pace yourself. Core active, mid-back active. Travel. Long chest, long chest, long chest. Extend that leg. Lift your ribs off the floor and plug the right arm into the socket. Gaze forward, not up, so you don't strain your neck. Keep breathing. Breathe in here, lots of energy in your bottom ribs. For 3, your mid back. 2 and 1. Power, come all the way up. Inhale, rest on your right forearm. Lift your left palm up. Inhale, rotate your chest forward. Excuse me. Reach with your elbow, reach. Excuse me, reach. Hook your elbow. Gaze towards your right thigh. Lift your mid back. Breathe into your back ribs. 3. Breathe 2. And one, slowly lift your left palm up. Come to your hand. Maybe your hand goes a little further. Excuse me. Inhale. Exhale, travel, travel, travel. Breathe. Your arm goes into the socket. Lift your chest off the floor. Breathe. Plug the arm into the socket. Core, everything is working here for 3. Breathe 2 and 1. Power. Come all the way up. Right forearm on the foam roller. Lift your left palm. Inhale, rotate your chest to the right. Lengthen your chest away from the floor. Reach, 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 reach. Hook your elbow. Get towards your right hip. Breathe and dome your mid-upper back. Create space between your back ribs. So good here. This is great for the hip. Slowly lift it up. Take your right hand, maybe a little further. That's your last one. Inhale. Exhale, reach up, up, up. Hollow your belly. Breathe in here. Breathe. For 4, lift your bottom ribs up. For 3, breathe 2. And 1, maybe you stretch it out a little bit extra. And then come back, back. Oh, nice work. Last one, forearm on the floor. Lift your left palm up, inhale. Rotate your ribs to the right. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen as far as you can. Here is your mobility. Elbow hooks to your foam roller. Lift your chest off the floor, gaze towards your hip. Breathe into your back ribs. Pull. 3. Breathe 2. And 1. Lower down and rest. Oh, so good. All right. Excuse me, something went the wrong hole there. Find your little bend. And rest on your left side. Rest your neck right on the foam roller. Now, straighten out your legs, your heels aligned with your sit bone. Make sure that your foam roller is snuggled right between your base of your skull and your collarbone, top of the shoulder. Press your bottom leg strongly to the floor, the outer blade of your bottom leg. Squeeze your inner thighs and now bring your glutes forward. Lift your right leg. Using those abductor muscles, the outer thighs. Breathe in here. When you think you can go any further, push that little extra, but your glutes are forward. Your shoulders are down for 3 and 2 and 1. Lower, lower, lower. Bend your knees. Take a little rest. Wiggle your hips side to side. We strengthen and we mobilize all at once. Inhale, stretch your legs. Press your bottom leg down strong. Open your shoulders. Lift your right leg up. Visualize you lengthening from your inner leg to the outer leg. You're pushing down. And your bottom leg is pressing the hip down. Keep breathing here. For 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower. Bend your knees. Take a little rest. Wiggle your hips like a little mermaid. Unload that tension. Inhale, stretching out your legs. Press your bottom leg strong. Bring your glutes forward. Lift your right leg up. From the inner leg to the outer leg, you're pushing. You're pushing. Breathe in here. Breathe 4. Breathe 3. Breathe 2. And 1. Lower, lower, lower. Bend your knees. Take the band right over your knees. Inhale. Take your right hand on your thigh. Exhale, lift your right knee only. Big toes touch. Pull more than you think you should. Keep pulling your right knee up, up, up. Notice what's working. And then listen, lift your right ankle up. And now kick your right leg in front of you using those hip flexors. Breathe in here. Push, push, push. Flex your right foot, your toes towards your knee. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Without opening your chest, kick your right leg behind you. Fire up those glutes. Don't flay your ribs, your front ribs doing a little crunch. Kick back with your hamstrings, with your glutes for 3, 2, 1. Come back in and lower. Shake it off side to side, rock and roll. A little mermaid. My tummy is gurgling, and that means I'm detoxing. Okay? That's what you're doing. Inhale, rest your palm on your thigh. Feet together, knees together. Lengthen your tailbone, long spine. Lift your right leg with resistance, push. Stronger than your band. You are stronger, your muscle stronger than the band. Keep pulling, pulling, pulling. We're staying here because the tissue is marinating and it's traveling deeply and making all that tissue awaken and strong. And now lift your right ankle with resistance. Press your bottom hip down. That's going to help you. Kick your right leg forward. Kick the heel. Push the heel away from your body. Breathe. Use those front muscles, your hip flexors, and I use the back muscles to kick your leg behind you, your extensors. That helps you to extend your hip when you're walking. Use the hamstrings. Engage the hamstring. Don't adjust the glutes. Your hamstrings help you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back in and lower. Shake it off. When you visualize how you're doing the work you're doing and why are you doing this? You are trying to balance your pelvis here. All the functions of your pelvis, going forward, backwards, inner, outer, and then we create a balance. We wiggle the hips to help that tissue hydrate and release and organize itself. The pause allows the blood flow and regulates the nerve system. So then you can go and do other things that are out of your comfort zone. Otherwise, if you do the same and as you get older, your body needs more, you don't have the backup of it, that's how people fall, get injured, and they're in trouble. All right, last one. Here we go. Press your bottom hip strong. Lift your top knee. Kick, 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 kick. Open your right shoulder away from your ear. Keep breathing here. Right knee up, up. Toes are together. Can you visualize how you're sinking all the way to your bone? Without resistance, lift your right ankle up, up, up. Shine your light through the front of your leg. Kick that leg in front of you. Push, push, push. Don't lose your left hip. Go towards the back glute of your bottom hip. Not towards the front thigh, but the back. Breathe. Kick. Keep pressing the bottom back of your hip towards your glutes for 3, 2, and 1. Now shine the light into your hamstrings. Kick the leg behind you. Kick the leg behind you. Keep breathing. Press your bottom leg. Press your bottom hip. Kick the back. How are the hamstrings doing? Are they working with your glutes for 3, and 2, and 1? Come back in and lower and rest. Shake it off side to side. Slowly come all the way up. Stay on your forearm. Any variation of side plank is really important for longevity, for spinal health, so on and so forth. What you don't want to do is lean on your shoulder and on your wrist. You're pushing down to lift you up. Same thing here. Feet together, knees together. Front lower ribs are in. Inhale. Squeeze your inner thighs, lift your hips. Lean up towards the crown of your head so your shoulder is safe. Keep breathing here. This is option 1. Option 2, extend your right leg. Breathe. Notice the left hip is working. For 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Come all the way to your hand. Turn your left hand behind you. And now bring your shoulder to your ear. Something I tell you not to do, but just for a stretch. Yeah? Breathe in here. Turn your left fingers away from you. And now you're chilling. Feel that stretch into your arm, the serratus underneath your arm. Breathe. You can drop your left heel to your left shoulder or your right heel to your right shoulder. And you can do this both. Just flossing here. Flossing. Right and left. Go slow though. Go slow. You don't want to strain something. And now push the floor with the heel of your hand as if you want to lift your armpit to your ear. Okay? Keep lifting that shoulder. Up, 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 up. The best stretch ever. And now slowly release it. Shake it off a little. Okay, we have one more. Here we go. Left forearm. Front lower ribs are in. Maybe you put your hand to remind you to keep those ribs in. Lift your chest up towards the crown of your head. Squeeze your inner thighs. Lift your hips off the floor. Keep reaching up, up, up. Stay or extend your leg. Maybe extend your arm now. Breathe for 4. Your glutes, everything is working here. 3. Breathe 2. Resist the band. Lower down and rest. Awesome. So now we're going to just massage this in a different way. Now we're going to do myofascia. Take your armpit right underneath. Scoot your hips down. Take your right hand behind you. And then rock and roll. You're right above the breast. Go forward and back. When you hydrate your tissue as you're doing work and after your workout, sometimes we need another reminder for that tissue. You go and you get on the mat. If you feel like stiffness, achiness, very quickly you can flush your body if you do this on a regular basis. When your tissue is happy, you can recover way faster. Imagine you had a bank account that you have $100 in there. If you spend $10 and you replenish the $10 very often, you're not going to feel the pinch in your bank account. But if you keep on spending and not replenishing, you're going to be in trouble. So look at your body just like that. The more you replenish your body, the more you can do, the quicker you can recover. More importantly, you know how to get out of trouble. Go toward the back of your shoulder, the back of your shoulder blade. Give yourself a little time to stay, to allow the nerve system to connect, to marinate. Sometimes wiggle your hips because your armpit is connected to your pelvis. So stick your tushy in and out, you might release something. And then slowly come back up and release. Awesome. Side B. Rest on your right side. Your band goes right under your right over the ankles. All right. Scoot your hips back. Rest nicely on that neck. Let it hydrate. You can turn your nose right and left a little bit. That helps to regulate the nerve system. And when your nerve system is regulated, you can go really far. Okay. Toes towards your knees. Look at your heels, align them with your sit bones. Bring your glutes forward. Press the bottom leg, the outer bed of your foot down, down, down. Lift your top leg up, up, up. Press the bottom leg down. Lift your top leg up. And see if you can press the bottom heel. Breathe in here. Let that tissue marinate. Breathe 4. Breathe 3. And 2. Lower down. Bend your knees and rest. Wiggle your hips a little. Under the tension. Inhale. Stretch out your legs. Press your bottom leg strong. Glutes forward. Lift your top leg up. Each time you start where you ended up the last time. That means you're progressing. Lift the outer heel up. Press the bottom heel down for 3. Breathe 2. And 1. Lower down. Bend your legs. Shake your hips. So when your legs are extended, that's called the long lever. That means the space, the distance between your foot and your hip is further than when your knees are bent. So that means there's more effort needed, okay? That's a good thing. We're changing the load on your tissue. Inhale, extend your legs. Press your bottom foot down. Glutes forward. Lift your leg up. Breathe. Kick. Kick a little further than your comfort zone. Now you hug muscle to your bones. Shine your light deeply. You lift him from your bottom leg up for 4. Don't be afraid to be uncomfortable because your body is telling you, I need this. I feel it too, I promise you. Lower down and bend. Oi, wiggle your hips. So we constantly change it up because we're always looking for answers, for little cues. Little clue here and there helps us to figure out why the right hip is acting that way, or the left, or the shoulder. Here we go. Big toes together. Inhale. Press your bottom hip and go towards the back of your glute a little bit. Notice how you want to tilt forward. Lean backwards a little. Inhale here. Exhale, pull your, what am I saying? Take the band over your knees. I'm ahead of myself. Take the band over your knees. All right. Here we are. Breathe in here. Press the bottom hip. Go towards the back of your hip. Inhale. Pull the knee up, up. Press the bottom leg down, the bottom thigh down. Lift your left knee up, up, up. Shoulders away from your ears. You're on your tippy toes. Just big toes touching, touching, touching. Now lift your left ankle. Keep breathing here. Shine your light in your front thigh. Kick your leg forward. Can you kick that heel away from your body, but don't lean forward? Press your bottom hip backwards. Breathe in here for 4. Breathe here for 3. Your shoulders relax 2. And 1, shine the light through the back of your thigh. Hamstrings are strong, glutes are strong, kick it behind you. Try not to flay your ribs. Stay here. Use your hamstrings. Use your glutes. Keep breathing for 4. Oftentimes we spend so much time thinking of the hamstrings and we lose the glutes and we lose the hamstrings. So fire up those hamstrings for 3, 2, and 1. Come back in. Bend your knee. Wiggle your hips side to side. Shoulders depressed. Press the bottom back of your hip, the bottom back glute. Lift your left knee up, up, up. Come all the way to your big toe. Keep pressing out. As much as we're stabilizing, we're mobilizing here. Stretch and breathe and strengthen. Can you lift your chest tall? Your shoulders are relaxed. With your next breath, with control, lift your left ankle up. Inhale, kick your leg forward. Press your bottom hip back. Breathe in here. 4, 3, shoulders away from your ear. 2, and 1. I use those hamstrings and your glutes. Kick the leg behind you. Keep breathing. Kick, 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 kick. Breathe here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back in and bend and rest. Shake it off side to side. Inhale. Press your hips down. Spread your toes. Lift your knee. Up, 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 up. Keep breathing. Lift your ankle. Kick it forward. Push. Shoulders down. Breathe in here. Lengthen. Hollow your belly. Core is active. Now your hamstrings and your glutes, kick them behind you. Lift your chest up for 3. Breathe 2. And 1. Bend it and rest. Shake your hips side to side. All right. Come all the way up. You're on your forearm. Push the floor down. Lift your chest tall. And you're going up towards the crown of your head so you're not compressing that shoulder. Inhale, squeeze your inner thighs. Lift, frontal ribs down, lift your hips. Breathe in here. Keep reaching up towards the crown of your head. Lift your bottom ribs up, up, up. Stay or extend your leg. Keep breathing. For 3, your right glutes, the bottom glutes are active. 2 and 1. Lower down. Come all the way up to your hand. Turn your right palm away from you. Lift your chest up and now bring that shoulder, the shoulder towards your ear. Go slow, okay? This shoulder for me is a little sensitive now, so you see what I'm doing? I'm warming it up. I'm not overly straining because I feel a pull. That's how people get injured when they don't know when is enough. Okay, you need to know sometimes there's red signals in there. So I'm just hydrating my tissue here until it gives me enough hydration and the okay to stay or to go a little deeper. Okay, here we go. Breathe. Visualize your armpit coming up towards the crown of your head. Do whatever feels good with your head. You can do like tick-tock a little bit, but go slow. And now visualize your rib cage is coming down towards your hips. You're pulling your ribs down towards your hips. Keep breathing. And now because I hydrated that tissue, it's happy. It's happy because I can feel it's working what it needs to work without straining. For 3 and 2 and 1, ever so slowly you come out of it. Okay, shake your hip and your arm a little, make a little fist, little shoulder roll. Last one, forearm. Push the floor. Lift your chest tall, frontal ribs are down. Lift your hips. Reach your ribs up. Extend your leg. And now your bottom glute is active. Everything is working in your body. Maybe the left palm comes up. Breathe. Lift your bottom hip off the floor. Lift your chest to the crown of your head. 3, 2, 1. Lower down and rest. Excellent. Take your arm under the armpit. Make a pillow with your hand. Interlace your hands behind you. Now scoot your hips down so you have a little traction. And now you're going to rock forward and back. Or you stay in one place that needs more attention for you, but you want to move a little slow now. Now we're looking for some spots. Breathe. Chest is long. Open your arms and your elbows. When you come forward, reach your elbow further and further away from you. Open your mouth a little bit so you're letting go of that tension out of your body. Press the foam roller. Press it as if you want to sink your bones into the foam roller. You're moving slow. Sometimes you wiggle your hips because wherever you are is responsible maybe for your discomfort somewhere else. And slowly come all the way up and release it. Let go of the band. Okay. So now, a block always is good to be close if you need it. We're gonna be on the left side, as far back towards the foam roller. We're gonna hit those little hip region here. So you're gonna be right adjacent to the hip. And now you're gonna reach, you're not touching your ribs, you're not touching your ribs. You're on the hip here. You're gonna reach up like you're doing a side plank with your left forearm. Extend your bottom leg. And now take your right knee over the foam roller, okay? Option 1, you can stay on your left arm, rest on your left arm. So you're right on the hip bone there. It's a perfect place. Option 2, you can make a pillow with your block and bring your left hand in front of you. Visualize which one or notice which one is more comfortable for you and more effective, okay? You can also rest your right forearm on the block and start to sink your hip bone. Once in a while, you do a little wiggle. It's not about a lot of movement. It's a lot about marinating deep into the tissue. You may feel a little nervous sensation because I'm feeling it here, but I'm not running away because maybe I need to stay there. It's not a red flag. It just, I need to stay there to release that tissue that is compressing on a nerve. And I will know in about 5, 6, 7 breaths. And then wiggling the hip, it's actually helping me because I can feel it's releasing my back of the hip, the SI joint, where I have arthritis. Can you press your bone into the foam roller? Now, we're going to visit, going exactly where we are, just we're going to bend the top knee behind us and we're going to go to the outer glute because we work those outer glutes as well. And they also get tight. So now you're going to the outer glute. Bring your bottom leg diagonal in front of you. Oh, it's so nice. And then you can rock your right knee forward and back. That's your little gas and brake. And keep sinking deeper and deeper into your foam roller. Can you sink your bones? Oh, it's so good. Shape your body into the foam roller. Marian, the soft foam roller is good for you for that because that's what it does. It goes in. And remember, if you want to explore, you can bring your right knee forward again on your foam roller, or you stay where you feel you need it the most. If you want to really be efficient in learning how to release your tissue, you're doing what you're doing, and once in a while you're wiggling. You're like a little mermaid that is germing your body. You're worming, not germing, worming your body, the bones inside of you. Your rib cage, your spine, your pelvis. So if your body was a corridor, you're trying to open all those doors so the light can flow through your whole body. So now you already know you released the upper part of your body, your bottom part of the body, and now those two connect to each other. You did good work. Wherever you did, that's going to feed your legs, your ankles, your feet, your neck, because it's all connected. Stick your tushy in and out. Breathe. Slowly come all the way up. Oh, this is medicine. The pause. If there were 5 words I'd tell you to keep for the rest of your life, one of them would be pause. You pause when you inhale, you pause when you exhale, you pause when you come in and out of a pose, you pause when you're in a pose, because it allows you to connect, to take inventory, to acknowledge, to rewire your nerve system. Let's go to the other side. Bend your right knee, you're right on the touching, you're kissing your foam roller. Go all the way towards the back of your foam roller, okay? And now you're gonna lift your chest up like you're doing a forearm plank. Bring your top foot forward and then stretch out your bottom leg. Bottom leg stretched out, top leg is there. And now rest on a block or on your arm, bend your top knee on the foam roller. And then explore. Each side is very different. Maybe you feel like I'm not feeling much here. See if you put your head on the foam roller, if that's going to give you more. You want to be right on that hip bone. Your waistline is totally not touching. You're right on the bone. Sometimes it takes a little longer for the tissue to sink in. Why? Because it feels a little stiffer and it takes a little time to hydrate so it can sink deeper, deeper. Breathe. Can you breathe deeper than shallow breathing? Just to give you the option, you may take the left foot behind you, and now you're going towards the outer glute. Sometimes you have to do that to help to release the front, okay? In my case, I feel like that's what I need to do. I need to give a little more space from the outer glute so the front of my hip can kind of like relax a little. And that's where you become smart with your body. You're not like just following instructions, because your body might be today slightly different than what I'm feeling, but you have options and you know why you're using those options. It's not just because, it's because you know why. And the only way to know why is to sit with yourself, to explore, and you're doing an elimination. We have an open mind of what we can do. And I personally believe that if you're determined enough, it might take a little longer, but when you do the work and you get stronger and more agile and smarter with your body, you can do way more than you think you can. And you also learn how to reset the body. When you load it up a little, you did the heavy work, you know what you need to do before the pain or discomfort gets to you. And then feel free to go to wherever feels better, or you can go both. Once in a while, you're warming your body. You can tick-tock your right leg, right and left. Slowly come up. Okay, so now listen. You're going to be right on your hip bones, on your forearms. Just for a moment, you're just going to go side to side. You're on your tippy toes, and then you rock side to side. Just so we can mobilize the rest of the spine, glutes a little active. And then slowly come up and take the foam roller right on top of your thighs. You can interlace your hands, you can rock up and down. If you need assistance, you can put the block under your pelvis, okay? It's not going to give you much movement, but it's going to allow you to rock bend your knees a little and rock side to side, okay? There you go. That's another option. If you have the block right under your belly, you can also rest your forehead and then rock and roll your ankles right and left. You can bend and straighten one leg at a time. You can stay on one side to open those hip flexors. Maybe you kick your legs to the left or to the right, the side you usually have more issues. Just stay there, let it marinate. And then slowly come all the way up. Sit on your foam roller. You can open your legs and then point and flex your feet, just hydrating those sit bones. If you need your blocks, you want to do whatever you need to do to feel comfortable, okay? Look, you can rock side to side to put more weight on one side and then another. You know, props have a wonderful way to allow you to be in the place where you want to be, and they support you in a way that your nervous system is calmer and you can do more. To me, the props is like the best gift you can give yourself, because especially when you put the mindset of you don't have to prove anything to yourself, you're having fun. You know, all of you have done work for a long time and you have enough investment in your body where now you're just having fun. You're looking for different venues in your body and just rock and roll side to side. And the most important thing, let your body be calm. It doesn't have to be aggressive. I really like the blocks reaching one side, sway your hips right and left, palms in front of you. Feels really nice. Keep pressing the hip, the sit bone. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. You can even do a little circle with your ankle if you're on the right side or the left side. Move the leg a little because that activates. And then come in. Bring your soles of the feet together in front of you. You can bring your blocks in front of you, or you can bring the blocks by your side. See? You can rest your forearms here. Keep your spine happy, like soft. It's not a stretch, it's just hydrating the tissue, letting the fibers kind of like calm down a little. You can even drop your chin. Breathe down your spine, relax the back of your knees. You can rock up and down just a little bit to hydrate your sit bones a little more. And then slowly come all the way up. We'll take the foam roller all the way along your spine. We're going to reset the spine. But listen, I want to do, if you have a block, you can take the block right at the edge of on the medium setting, at the edge of your foam roller. And if you don't, just rest your whole back body on the foam roller. The block will give you a little bit more extra to the back of your skull. Okay? So go all the way up until back of your skull is there. if you have the block, grab the edges of the block. So that's going to help you to open your chest. You can turn your nose right and left. Notice the back of your skull. Oh, so good. Stay in one place if you need to. Relax your feet. You may notice it's traveling down your chest, your armpit, wherever else your body needs it. And it's definitely realigning your spine and your pelvis. You may even feel vibration through your body, all that fluid and the blood flow. Remember, press your hip bones to reset. Seriously, if you just stayed here for 10 minutes, you would not believe how your body would exhibit itself. You would not even know you had those body parts in there. So wherever you are now, feel your chest opening, your armpits, especially if you're grabbing the edges of the block ever so gently, you're barely touching it. Down your spine, your hips, your legs, your feet. And then release your arms, bring them up. A few shoulder rolls, just bend your elbows, make it soft in both directions. And then roll off the mat just to see how your body feels. Move all your props, see how that is. Breathe in, breathe out. Internalize all the goodness of your practice today. Take a moment to be proud of yourself for your dedication, for your lifestyle, for everything you were able to do today, and for sharing your beautiful energy with you and everyone around you across the screen, in your home, in another city. And roll over to the side, come up to a seat, please. Oh, brand new. Ooh, ooh, so good. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you feel amazing. Please drink some water. And I invite you to have a sweet taste and a positive light inside of you. Wherever you go, let that light radiate through you. It makes a big difference. Namaste. Thank you.